I think most people expect to find skeletons in their closet, but I found an orangutan. Thomas, Edge! So this week I decided to go through my closet and I was finding a lot of really cool things from the past that I thought would be really fun to just share with everyone, why they were important to me, why I saved them, kind of maybe a little bit of a backstory on each of the things I found in my closet. So come along and I'll show you what's inside my closet. So I got a bunch of stuffed animals. We got these goofy stuffed animals here. There's this one, the orangutan, just hanging out. He's hanging out on me. King Louie. Little Morphy. Morphy was cool because he's a shapeshifter. Morphy and I just hang out all the time. We just slow dance. Oh yeah. Goofy vulture, kind of goofy ditzy bird. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, tuberonis? Stitch here from Lilo and Stitch. He's kind of cute, so, and a little goofy. My family always joked that I'm the goofy one, so they would buy me pretty much all the goofy stuffed animals from these movies. So I kind of saved them. Morphy here. I love Morphy. So when I was younger, I actually wanted to do animation. I love drawing. So I found these lithographs from Treasure Planet. Is actually one of my favorite Disney movies. I just could really relate to the main character, Jim. He's kind of really wild and adventurous and explores different worlds and does things people says he couldn't do. You know, just trying to push the boundaries. I thought he was cool with his cool hair. The fact that he rode a windsurfer. So I remember identifying with him and being like, yeah, I want to grow up to be like him and find treasure and stuff. So yeah, let's look in here. See, there's him flying, the cyborg with little Morphy here. Morphy here. And then here's Jim with the funny robot at the end. So as I was saying before, I really liked to draw when I was younger and I actually wanted to be an animator. I found a scrapbook of mine, a charcoal drawing I did when I was in an art class. Whoa! So this is a charcoal drawing I did. It actually looks kind of messed up in this camera, but can you see the resemblance? It was actually a self-portrait. Just like, you don't see? No, you're not convinced. So while I was living in New York City, I did a lot of experimenting with vinyl. Yeah, I was actually friends with this guy out there that was trying to learn to DJ, and so I was like, oh, I'll take a swing at it. So I got a few of these records and tried it. It's actually pretty hard to line them up exactly while the other one's playing. It's kind of challenging. I wasn't too good at it, honestly. I don't know if I just don't have coordination, but I wanted to show you this one piece of vinyl. It's sweet. It's gray. So that's pretty cool. I can get this thing back in there. Whoa. I give them credit for doing that because it's, like I said, it's pretty damn challenging. And I really can appreciate somebody lining them up like record after record after record, just being on point with all those. I didn't get too far with that, just maybe a few sessions. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to continue with my composing because I really love composing and creating my own stuff. I could see how this is kind of creating in a sense that you're creating an atmosphere. You can still kind of create an atmosphere with these bad boys. Kids these days experimenting with vinyl. What's next? Okay, another thing I found was my grandpa's drumsticks. He gave these to me because he was trying to teach me to play drums. I wasn't too coordinated, kind of like the DJing thing. He gave me these to remember him because he used to take me to my cello lessons when I was in high school at the community college here in Cleveland. We kind of had a lot of chats, and like I said, he tried to teach me drums. I wasn't too coordinated. I tried my best, but I kind of excelled more at composition, and piano was my main instrument, and then cello I was taking. I wasn't too bad at that, but I took a few other things like oboe, and now I'm learning guitar, and I do like the drums, and I think in the future if I get a chance I'd like to try to play them, so you know, these might come in handy. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay, not too good at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, whoa! All right, so I also found my first dynamic microphone. Whoa, I just noticed this thing is like coming apart. I guess it's probably why I don't use this anymore. And this is a music tech's nightmare. You should never have cords like this. They should be wrapped up nicely. Come on, maybe just push this one through here, take this one out here. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That's look. Oh wow. Now that's sexy. Wow. Okay. Already. Oops. Besides this, yeah, this is my first dynamic microphone. It's what I used to record some of the first stuff that I made. It's kind of funny looking back at it now. I mean, people use these all the time. People use these live, but I was actually using this to do my recording with. So, I mean, I guess you still could do that too, but most people use condenser microphones for that. Relying on the pain. So my all-time favorite band is the Stills, and I found my CD collection of the Stills. Even though I downloaded some of these on iTunes, I had to just buy them just to have them. So this one I don't think I even opened. Yeah, I bought this one definitely on iTunes. I know that much. First EP here, Remembrance, and then Logic Will Break Your Heart. I loved this album. Without Feathers was pretty good too. Had some good things. The very last one I loved to death too. Oceans Will Rise. So the Stills, my favorite band. I was so excited to see these again. I have most of them digitally, but it was just really cool to see this collection. Which one am I going to stop at? Which one am I going to stop at? Let's see. Oh, wow. Well, so much for keeping this in mint condition. Okay, these ones are cool. These are my little gymnastic gloves I used to wear. I used to be a gymnast and I was actually pretty good. I started off the Y. I think I was the only guy there. There was a bunch of girls and they had me doing like the balance beam and they just had this little mat. And then eventually my parents looked into a full-blown gymnasium to where it had all the events and I was able to, practice with more boys. I would use these for the high bar. I hated the high bar because even with these little protectors, they'd still rip your hands. So I just have like these holes in my hands. Kind of didn't really like that. My mom would say I look like I have this stigmata, the bleeding of the hands. My favorite events were the rings, parallel bars, pommel horse, and the floor. I wasn't too good at the vault. I just go flying, whoa! And I also wasn't that great at the high bar, mainly because I just didn't like how uncomfortable it was to rip your hands apart. I love the trampoline because they had the really big trampolines to practice, things for the floor or for the vault, things like that. So yeah, I used to use these. It was really actually cool to see these. I had, I guess, really super small hands. I mean, my hands are small now, but I used to flipping all over, flipping people off now. And just so that was cool to find these. I mean, I'm glad I saved these. That's definitely something that's really cool. A lot of people buy me things that kind of reflect my personality. Well, I kind of like SpongeBob because he's so goofy and so funny. How could you not smile when you see someone that happy? I think SpongeBob has got it down. He knows how to make a negative situation positive. So it was funny seeing these. I've never worn them. Obviously, I don't think I'd walk around in these bad boys. Maybe at home. It was funny to see these. That is one happy-go-lucky sponge. Look at him. He's so happy. Look at that, man. He is a very happy person. He's a very happy sponge. I found my lanyard for University of Oregon Ducks. Yeah, so this is the only beer that I drank while at the University of Oregon. It was so memorable, I had to save it. I did not drink anything else while at the University of Oregon besides a single beer that I saved as a memory. Nah, I'm just playing. I actually saved this because of the Oregon colors on the Bud Light can, so I thought that was really cool. I think I had two of them. This one's getting a little dented up. I wanted to save it because I love the University of Oregon colors and kind of wish I got more stuff from there. I know I got some t-shirts, couldn't find those. I think I got a sweatshirt too, but this was cool, so I wanted to save it along with my lanyard. Okay, I was happy to see this one. It's got a lot of wear and tear. This was a baseball my younger brother and I used to play catch with all the time. I like playing catch. It's really relaxing to me, and a lot of times my younger brother and I would just go out and just toss the ball and just talk about things. It's just really relaxing, just catching a ball for some reason. Whoa! You're out. 3 strikes and you're out. Okay, this one I found was my New York Yankees cap, and I got it just before I moved out to New York City. It actually used to fit my head pretty well, and now it's pretty tight. If you look at one of the pictures I put up recently of Instagram, I was excited to see this again, so I wanted to wear it, but it's pretty tight on my head, so I kind of just had it halfway on, so my head looks really long in that picture. So I'm just going to attribute the hat not fitting to my head not getting bigger, but my brain increasing, my brain mass increasing. Oh yeah, that takes talent. Yeah, fast we can spin it. Oh no, it's gonna flip off. Funny, I actually saved these, but these are notes girls used to write me. A note to cure you from boredom. Help me, please. Okay. Since I'm not talking to you, you might as well read this note. I wonder what it says. Probably something juicy. I'm quite upset with you from yesterday. P.S. I was mad at you. That's why I didn't talk to you this morning. I'm still mad at you. I might cool down. Oh man, that's crazy. Little Morphy. Hey Morphy. How you doing there, buddy? It's a good day to be pink. Group photo. Yeah. Great day to be pink. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, tickle, tickle, tickle. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully you found out some new things about me. Morphy and I are going to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Morphy. Say till next time. See you around. And yeah, so I'm going to drum us out. 1, 2, 3, 4.